Hello, everybody. How are you, lovies? Happy hump day. Don't hump anything I wouldn't hump, okay? Get you in trouble. All right. Yeah, happy Wednesday. Is it Friday yet? Nope. We're getting there. Busy, busy week. I'm starring. I'm reading the chat. Yes, Brother Roy, temperance was in the thumbnail. Most appropriate card for us at this time. Y'all put your questions in. It's almost full. You guys came in here busy. I feel like I have to sneeze. This room is so full of spirit, it's not funny. What do y'all call it, a family reunion today? Okay. You still alive over on the pond? Well, I'm glad. I'm glad, holding your own. Crazy, crazy world going on right now. And I'm not talking about political scene. I'm talking about Gaia is flexing right now. I guess we could just say God's flexing right now. He is shaking and a moving, and that's all right. Thank you for putting that link in, Terry. Coffee page is open. That's where we're going to start today. I actually got some last night that I went ahead and answered by email. All right. I got room for a couple more. Who's going to make it? Under the Wire. Should we play the Jeopardy music? Or like Mission Impossible? I've never seen any of those movies. Caroline's Yard's underwater. Oh dear. Do goats swim? That wasn't sarcastic. I was just curious. Prayers for Caroline. Prayers for anybody. Yeah, our upper northwest is getting hit hard right now with flooding. All right. Pause and questions. Brother Roy, it looks like yours is the last one in there. Ah. Look at Miss Maud Terry here. All right, I'll let that one slide. It's because she's special. All right. All right. Red Angel, only if we don't run over our time. I'm going to leave it unstarred because I know you have other questions in the beginning, so we'll get to those. But, as always, let's jump over here to our coffee page. I looked into that if it was weather manipulation, and it's not. This is Gaia. This is God. This is all natural for what's happening out there. All right, let's see. Now, Miss Colleen, we got the first part done. So the second part of yours is the card said the issue with fraud on my bank account is an inside job. Right. By a bank manager. Is this bank manager local? I have had at least 3 of these events happening. Were they all done on the inside? So we kind of want to know if this is a manager that's at your local bank or is this a higher up at a larger bank? Charlene, I'm telling you, you got to be quick on the draw around here. That's all right. I don't mind. Coffee page is always open if you want to go that route. I will always answer those. Yeah, Guy is cleansing. She is. All right. Is this bank manager local? That's kind of a yes or no. If it tells me no, we'll dig a little deeper. Still some sneaky rat bastards out there messing around with the bank accounts. Fraud. That's because they ain't got any money. They want yours. It is local. Miss Colleen, here's your strong yes. This is all finances, but this is a partnership, being told to do it, thinking they're being sneaky about it, but they are not. Yeah. Remember I told you that the white hats were watching? They think they're being sneaky, and the only way that you found out about it is because the white hats are on the job. Other than that, they would have kept it a secret, kept doing it, and you would have never been able to fight it. Look who's behind it. You know, these are the last sneaky rat bastards. So you have a partnership, not only locally, but working with even higher. Time to switch banks, darling. Okay. Red Angel, the coffee page is it's $5 a question, and I don't make that much off of it, by the way. They get their piece. Coffee page gets their piece, and then I have a sub company that has to move it into my bank. They get their piece. Yeah, but that's the way it is. Personal readings, as of right, they're usually $50 for 30 minutes, but right now we're doing a Christmas sale. And I say we because you can't see everybody behind me, but that's my team. Right now, Christmas sale is readings are $30. I know the math doesn't add up. I'm doing 3 for $100, but that covers all the fees and transfer fees and all that stuff. And you can reserve them. You can give them away. Mods could probably tell you more as I continue answering some questions. Yeah, Colleen is the one that had the bank issue, Miss Mary, but we don't want bank issues for Miss Charlene either. We don't want bank issues anywhere. All right. Power went out. It's been flickering here. I don't know. Oh, do y'all want to hear my ship story? Oh my gosh. Yesterday, I had private readings all day. And it was getting really, really loud in here. And I was in between readings, and I kept hearing this thump, 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 thump. And I thought, okay, the boys are active today. Blackhawks everywhere. And they were moving. That doesn't bother me. I know the military is very active right now. So I didn't think anything of it. And then I'm sitting here, and the house starts to rumble, shake. You can hear the windows rattling. The roof is shaking. And it's right over the house. And it doesn't move. And I'm going, okay. So the ships are back, and they get closer. I mean, they're right over the top of the house. I couldn't hear. And I was getting ready to go into a reading. I walked outside, stood on the porch, and I looked up, and I said, I appreciate you. I appreciate your protection, and I love you, and we'll talk later. But can you move that way? Because you're shaking the house, and I can't hear. I have to work. I literally said it out loud and did this like I was directing a craft. And I stood there, and all of a sudden it goes, over and it moved over to the next hayfield. You don't think they can't hear you and see you, think again. Yep. It's interesting. I thought it was pretty cool. When you don't show any fear, you show acceptance, and you're like, it's all right. You can hang out with me, but you're bothering me. I had work to do. So, anyway, I thought I'd share that. Let's go. Next question. Miss Angie is with us today. Happy Wednesday. I miss being able to join you all for all the live shows. Well, you got stuff to do, girlfriend. It's all right. Yes, Wings. It's 111. Okay, he does that almost every show. I plan on making it today. Good. I'd like some advice or a message from Spirit, please and thank you. Some advice or a message? Well, what if it's just take a nap? Colleen, they can read thoughts, but you know me, I'm loud. I like to be seen. Okay. I don't care. My neighbors probably think I'm batshit crazy. I don't care. All right, Miss Angie, what do you need to know, darling? You got a lot going on, don't you? What do you got going on? There's just a heaviness there. Busy, busy, busy. Let's see. Now, Angie, you have to tell me if this makes sense to you. You don't want to tell me nothing. You know that. Just curious if there's a legal or... Let me just tell you what I have. All right. First of all, keep moving forward. You're going to triumph. Okay. There's something about dark to light here. Receiving information, discussing, being very strategic, and then you have justice. You have a court case going on? Are you about to have a court case going on? Seeking advice. Something about making choices for your future. This is interesting. This is choices. This is looking ahead. And this is financial. You're focused on, the King and Queen of Pentacles are always focused on financial stability. Now, swords always represent communication and intelligence. With the Justice card, it concerns me because it could be involved in a legal case. And the advice is keep going, keep pushing. Triumph is there. Stay focused on the end game. Stay focused on the prize. Now, the other way to look at that, if there's not legalities involved and lawyers and all of that, it's about seeking further information of how you can successfully secure yourself financially for the future. Doing the math. You're mathing. You're trying to figure out what can I do? Job placement, prospects, projects, all of the above. So Spirit just wants you to know, stay focused on these things. Your security is there. You just have to drive forward. Don't let it drive you crazy either. Take a break. Remember to have more fun. All right? I know. Everybody's like, there's no fun right now, Jen. We are anti-fun. Okay. I know. But you got to laugh. You got to have a little bit of downtime to where you're not so stressed and thinking about everything all the time. Right? Watch something, watch dumb people fall on their face or something. I don't know. Whatever it is to you. Watch little doggies and kitties. Whatever it is that is mind numbing and you can just kind of check out for a minute, it's okay. Or stay focused, go into prayer and meditation to where you can just relax a little bit. But don't stress over the 3D things too hard. All right. I'm going to get Brother Roy a whole deck of temperance cards and just let him do this. Like instead of money, he's just going to pass out temperance cards. Okay. Ears ringing like crazy. I'm telling you, the frequencies are insane. Good insane. All right. Let's see. Miss Marcy. Is there such a thing as the in-between in the doorways? Thank you, Jen. What's you smoking? Oh. So 1 foot in, 1 foot out, kind of like, is there I don't want to say purgatory, but a space in between? You're not really here, but you're not really there. You smoking dope? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, the spirit's being really picky about the word that we use. You know how we get cards all the time that say we're kind of in limbo? We're at a standstill or in a gray area. There is such a thing. I just don't know what you call it, but let's look. Miss Lisa's late. You go to the principal's office after class. Darn job. Daggone 3D. I know. Go ahead. Cuss. Throw things. You got 2 more days before you can take your pants off, but I don't judge. Crazy weather makes you want to stay inside instead of participating in the festivities. I don't do festivities. I don't do people. I wave to spaceships, okay? You do you, boo. Go to the grocery store when I have to. Sometimes I don't even do that. I tell Lee to go get it. It's just because that I'm so sensitive to energies. I don't like dragging all that. Even bubbles or no bubbles, they find me. Find me. All right. In between doorway. Let's see if there's a name or specific thing they can give us. Yeah, there is. So it is true that, like, when we're in limbo and we're not going backwards, but we're not going forwards. That's because they're guarded. Okay. You just stand right there. Kind of how it is. So it's about us making the right decisions. And sometimes we don't make the right decisions, and that's okay. This is figuring out which way it's going to go. This is heartbreak. These are 3s, by the way, or celebration. Sometimes our guardians will stand there and go, no, that's not good for you. Wait. We all think that it would be great for us if we would just get our RV money now, or I money, whatever you want to call it, and help everybody. Let's do it now. I had to thinking about that last night, and I'm like, you know what? I think I really need to enjoy the time that I have. It's fairly peaceful right now. You know how many face palms we get in spiritual going? You don't want that right now. Just wait. The base card explains a lot. So the in-between is to keep you from those decisions because you ain't ready. I don't know what you call it. It's not purgatory. You're just in holding. Okay. At least you don't have handcuffs on. It's just for your best interest. And no, it doesn't go against free will. Sometimes things happen for our best interest because we can't see everything. Okay. All right. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Colleen. Mary. But bump. She's there all week, folks. All right. All right. Let's go back. See if we got more coffee. What do we got? I think that's it for the coffees right now. All right. That page will remain open. In the meantime, let's go find our stars. All right. Who's our first star? 17. No, we're not singing that song. She's only 17. Okay. Big hair band. Sorry. Hello, family. Question, message from Spirit. Well, might be a vague answer. That's all right. Wow. 17? I don't know what's going on. There's a situation that you've been dealing with. It's wrapping up. It's run its course. Curious to know if you've taken action. This could be about a community thing, something going on someplace in the public. This is taking action. Something had to be done. This is a loving gesture. Maybe you're doing something for your community. This is triumph for your community. Now, this doesn't, the Ace of Pentacles is not in here, so this doesn't have to be like a financial gift. This could be prayer and cleansing over your community. It could be your neighborhood watch. I mean, it's something that's positive for your community to prevent something tragic from happening. Spirit's just recognizing it. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep working on it. Okay. Realize that whatever's going on in your community, if it's negative, you do not have to participate. You are sovereign. You do not have to accept anything that's going on. 17, I get that you're very, very involved in your community. Spirit appreciates that, likes that. Keep doing it. Don't absorb the energy. Keep that love vibration up because you have the Ace of Cups. I don't know what's going on in your community, but whatever you're doing is helping. This chat's being weird again. Maybe it's just me. Hi, Brother Sean. You just working. My electronics are about losing it. Okay. Let's see. Roman. All pur. All pur. All pur. 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 I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Let's try again. Ah. Don't worry about it, love muffin. I got you. Typos happen. It's okay. All right. All ports at the space station are full. Are they? Okay. All countries representing. Said to be a diplomatic assembly regarding disclosure. Can we see what spirit will tell us and if it will be at long last to the public? Well, okay. Let's see. Is this going to... Are we playing Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo or Whack-A-Mole? Okay. Wings walked over to all the decks of cards sitting here and he's got his hands over them. Okay. Try not to ask questions. He's as weird as I am. All right, so we're having an assembly. Woohoo! Rah, rah, rah. All the countries. Are we going to agree to disclose that ETs have been here probably longer than we have? Is that what they're talking about? And are they going to agree to tell the public? Honestly, as much as the 3D sassy me would love for them to rip a Band-Aid off, I deep down higher conscious me knows that the public would lose their ever-loving mind. Yeah. Yeah, kind of what I thought. If they're gonna keep people from losing what little, I'm not talking about our group. We're prepared for it. We stand on our porch and yell at ships to move. I mean, we're ready. Every day, asleep people will lose their marbles. Okay. All right. So let's walk through this card, all these cards and the representation that they have. Here's your assembly. This is all the groups coming together. They agreed to this a long time ago. The Lover's card is contractual. It's coming together in agreement to do this. The Devil card. Now, you're looking at it going, oh, Lord. We're not talking about negative entities here. But we also have to remember that negative ETs are involved in this, have been for thousands of years into the slave system. But this represents this group of people are tempted. Let's break the chains, okay? Let's just rip off the Band-Aid of all the secrets that have been underlying, okay? These are all been aired out. We've shown UFO sightings and videos and all that, and they're like, nah, whatever. Do we show the deep, dark stuff laying down here? Okay. You've got some that are ready to take action and want to do it. Some of the leaders are like, just do it already. All right. Just do it. Others are holding on for dear life going, have you lost your ever loving mind? Okay. The importance is keeping this happy, happy, happy. This is an energetic thing they're worried about. Okay. We need to keep the vibrations up. So, because it involves the deep state and it would throw the church and tradition off, I know what you're thinking. Who cares? It's all garbage. Just rip the Band-Aid off. This is deep state, but it's also our traditions, our faiths of all types. Doesn't have to be just Catholic, okay? It would destroy everything. Okay. Yes, we know the truth, but you're talking about people that don't know anything and you just want to destroy their world. And let's do it at Hanukkah and Christmas and all those other beautiful holidays. No, they are not going to disclose all of what they know anytime soon. They're going to walk away. This is not a good idea emotionally. Let's keep it an illusion just a bit more. Just a bit more. Now, Wings is showing me something that makes sense. Information-wise, we have to get humanity in a better position. Okay, this is moving out of troubled water. Swords are information and media. We have to get them through the earth stuff before we can get them through everything under the firmament. Let's do the EBS and what these rat bastards have been doing to us before we even start talking about what the negative ETs have been doing. And those are the ones that influence the earthlings. Does that make sense? Hi, hubby. I really hope you enjoyed your pizza. Just saying. I mean that very lovingly, okay? All right. So, do I think they will eventually? Yes. But we have to get humanity to understand what the higher up 13 family elites have been doing all this time before we can even talk about who are pulling their strings. We got to give it time. Okay? I know. You're like, I don't want to wait. Okay. Well, then go tell everyone. They might put you in the loony bin. That's okay. Joe, did you get your card? It's about damn time. I hope the horse didn't shit in your yard. Should have left a box out. Honestly thought your card would show up next year. Horse and buggy. Yeah, I bet you did. Ugh, I ought to not feed you supper. It's going to fry you chicken. I'm rethinking it. Anyway. He had to drive some children on a field trip, and they were going to go to Giovanni's and have pizza, and he knows that's my favorite pizza place. No, did wifey get to go? Mm-mm. Okay, I'm done bitching for now. All right. I bet you did think of me. I'm going to think of you when... Never mind. I know where you live. All right. Who's next? Yes, Wings, bossy. Lots. He said, go refresh the coffee page. Okay. Oh, JoJo McWill. Hi, Jen. While at the hospital for an appointment this AM, the air felt thick and heavy. Yes, Wings. He says that's because it's diseased. All right. I started having an asthma attack and Skip's head got plugged immediately. Anything nefarious or spike proteins. It's a little bit of everything. You've got spike proteins. You have the negative crap that they're doing to people. They don't even know it. You have the frequencies from all the equipment. And then you've got, it's an open public place. You know there's going to be crazy energies. It's not a controlled atmosphere. Did you put yourselves in a bubble before you went in there? Would you tell me to be nice? I'm going to pull cards for you, but this is like a little bit of everything. The more that we're awake of that system and how negative it is for us, the more sensitive we are to it. Do a cleansing. Spike proteins are a major thing right now. I want to take you a salt bath. Yeah, it's there's a lot of spike protein. Lots of spike protein. Now, you and Skip are going to be okay because you're aware of what to do. All right. So this is you guys. You're okay. You're in a pact. You can heal yourself. but it does strongly recommend going home and taking action to get this stuff off of you. This can be saging yourself. It can be, like I said, salt bath. There's so many different things we could cleanse. You're going to be okay. I don't think that there's anything to worry about. This is celebration. This is reversing the effects. This is just all of the above. It's hard to pinpoint. Yes, wings. Okay. This is one of the things that the medical system is going to be removed, big pharma. Okay. The old will disappear, but it's really going to show itself before it disappears, and we can start true healing where it's all frequency and light based with the med beds. Because this is in the future. We're about to start a new beginning and new things, but this is going to rear its ugly head, exposing itself. I get the feeling that even sleepy people that aren't really aware of what's going on, they don't feel any better when they go home. They know something's off too. They just can't put their finger on it. Okay. All right, Linda. Let me put that on the screen. I'm not a doctor. Entertainment purposes only. Humic fulvic acid will cleanse all the junk from all injections. Miss Linda, do you know or suggest where we could get such item? Is this like related to a boric acid or something like that we can order? If you could help us out there. Just curious. All right, everybody get that? Humic fulvic acid. All right. Oh, good grief, Moon. We supposed to carry around a box so the horse can shit in it? I'm just curious. People get butt hurt over the stupidest stuff. You know how mean I am? If the neighbors would have come up to me and said that about my horse, I probably would have popped a squat and shit right there. How do you feel about this? But I'm mean, so okay. Anyway, hopefully Miss Linda can help us out. And if she can't, oh, there she is. Yes, I used to buy from Lance, but Amazon now sell organic online. Some of my clients have purchased it and giving to entire families. All right. So we can find it on the Amazon Smiley Box site. Okay. All right, Zababy, put it back in there. This is what you're looking for if you go shopping for it. You would do some cleansing from all the yucky junks. Go look for this. Write it down. Or go back and watch the replay and freeze frame it. Freeze frame. That's an 80s song. All right. Jen, you're getting off track. Okay. Lisa. Hi, honey. Oh, what you just buttering up because you came in here late. You think this is going to get you out of the principal's office? All right. Tomorrow I have an audit meeting with the Social Security. Oh, great. Yay. An audit meeting with the Social Security office for Noah's SSI. How will it go? Well, I need to send them bank statements and proof of expenses. I'd send them a big middle finger and a fuck off. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Let's see. Moon, you always find the greatest details of things. Thanks for putting that in there. I mentioned a smiley face box. She found something else. All right. Thanks, Miss Linda. $16 on Amazon. It's a liquid. Thank you, Zababy. That's a good deal. And apparently it comes in a smiley face pecker box just for you. I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Moon did. All right. Did you just hear the chicken call? JoJo, quit drinking, okay? Wow. What? What are you talking about? You probably answering somebody else, and I'm reading the chat out of order, which makes me look even more loony than I am. But okay. All right, Miss Lisa, you're going to have to provide bank statements. How's this meeting going to go? Don't lose your cool. Wow. Take everything you got. Be prepared. Trust your gut. If you feel like you got to take it, take it. I know what they're looking for. All right. So, because of the risk of all of the fraud, dead people receiving Social Security, people, whether they're legal, whatever, way too much money that's getting wasted. So they're kind of do this individual case-to-case basis of let's go doge everybody to make sure that this isn't going in the wrong place. Whatever you do, keep your cool. Don't lose your shite. If you want to do that, wait till you get home, okay? First card that comes in is Temperance. That means you stay balanced, you keep your cool, temper your temper, okay? Use your intuition. Lock off those emotions, even though you want to reach across the table and bloody somebody's nose. Okay? Breathe through it. Take everything you've got. So this is in the past. Do I take this? Do I take that? I don't know what to take. Take everything. This is a representation. 10 of Pentacles is anything and everything for as far back as you can go. Whatever they're asking for, you take it. If they didn't ask for it, take it anyway. Okay? They're trying to get to the secret cases. Okay, who's doing what? This is going to wrap up quite quickly. There's the world. There's the victory. It's going to be okay. All right. Yeah, you're going to be fine. Noah's case is going to be fine. There's your Ace of Cups. King of Swords is just about getting justice and finding out all the current information because they're fighting over this. Where the hell is this money going? They want to make sure that it's a legitimate case. And that's what you're going to do. Why are they picking on you and Noah? Don't take it personal. They have to do this to find the fraud. Okay? Breathe through it. Look at it from a different perspective. It's not picking on you. It's cleaning up the overall bigger mess. If you got it, take it. Don't fear it. Keep calm. Be loving. Your base card is make a loving gesture. Shake hands. Play nice. Pretend to be what you're not. Okay? You can be mean. You know I love you, Miss Lisa. She is the furthest thing from being mean. You are a sweetheart. Be the sweetheart. It's going to be okay. All right? And we're going to hold space in that energy for you when you go. Mine will be simple prayers of please keep Miss Lisa out of prison. Okay? It'll be okay. All right. Terry, wouldn't that be cool? Temperature match the sunlight. I personally wish the sun had a remote control so we could turn up the heat volume for personal use. I guess that's a little too far. Yeah, keep everything. Just because of this crap. One day you're not going to have to worry about it. Miss Megan, what you got for us? I'm not a doctor for entertainment purposes only, but Miss Megan is going to help us out. These 3 supplements help break down and remove the spikies, the proteins. Okay. Curcumin? Is that like cumin, like the spice? Bromelain, yeah, know that one. Yep. Nattokinase. Why can't we speak English? Okay. Nattokinase. I'm a redneck, so y'all just have to figure out translation for yourself. All can be found at natural grocers or other stores that have quality supplements. Agreed, Miss Megan, because if you go to big box companies, read the ingredients. A lot of these supplements that they're selling and trying to pass off as vitamins are made with petroleum, and it's garbage. And there's just a small percentage of what you actually want. You want it all natural. Yeah, you're probably going to have to pay a little extra. But if you want it to work, then you can't get it off Gaia's floor out back. You're going to have to look for the wholesome, pure 100%. If anybody's got certain brands that they trust, tried and trust, throw it in the chat. We're here to help each other, but I am not a doctor. Turmeric root, pineapple, and soybeans. Nice. I wonder if we can make an interesting recipe out of that. I try to stay away from soy. Dr. Brian Artis. See, names like that get me in trouble. As you know me. Dr. Brian Artis. All right. You guys, Sister Megan just gave you homework. There you go. Yeah, there's lots of fakes anywhere. Check. Read the ingredients. You can click on the little pictures. It will have the ingredient list. And if it's petroleum and water and all other fake crap, stay away from it. All right. All right. Right. Do what's best for you guys. Everybody's different. All right. Let's go. Miss Mary. I feel like I should sing that nursery rhyme. Miss Mary, Mac, Mac, Mac. We used to do this with the kids all the time. Your name came up. That's good. Spirit has taken you out of hiding. Good afternoon, beautiful soul. Good afternoon, darling. I keep getting a text telling me I have a refund coming to me from an insurance company. Is it a scam? Most likely, but we'll see. There's so much of that crap out there. Thanks, Megan. She put some brands. Jarrow, Natural Factors, and the Natural Grocers brand are what I use. All right. You're a geek. Well, we like your kind of geek. Bring it. Miss Mary, yes. 26 strands of the flu. Only 26. You mean they haven't created 126? Nicotine helps you from contracting the flu. That is true. No, that is not advice to start smoking or using Copenhagen. But you can get nicotine in safe forms that don't have all the carcinogens and junk that, arsenic. You can find it because your body has nicotine receptors in it. Helps your immune system. Everybody hears nicotine and goes, those are bad habits. Yeah, but hey, there's a reason that tobacco is a plant that God made, right? I don't know. Nicotine comes in other forms than tobacco too. Look it up. All right. Mary, this is a huge scam, darling. And so you know how we've seen people, they have like these big groups and they're all in little cubicles, but that all they do is scam people. Yeah, this is a scam for money. There's your ace. They're in cahoots. It's a scam. You could block the number. That's interesting. Deep state tactic. I told you they're broke. Yeah. They're being watched as well. Your base card's judgment. Don't let them get you. Block the number if you can. Good advice. Dr. Megan here. Covita nicotine patches have nicotine and herbs, but only buy through their own website. Don't get the knockoffs. Don't get the generic store brands because it probably has crap in it. Right? That's what we're trying to say. Got it. All right. All right. We're good on the copies. Let's go back to our stars. Beautiful stars. All right. We did Roman Space Station. Who's next? This is a baby. What pulled back the shower curtain when Zayden walked into my bathroom? You got a peeping Tom? What or who? Well, we want to find out good or bad, and if it's good, who are you? What you want? This is a baby. Brace yourself. It was the King of Wands. You know, wandering spirit here, but you have, there's a couple of different energies coming through. I kept picking up on two, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening here? You have a wandering spirit that's lost, looking for to get your attention to assist them, but they got run off. Okay. First of all, you protected. Okay. This is the second energy I kept feeling. This is your divine protector. This is the angel that came through and ran this energy off. Yeah, it was the King of Wands. He's the peeping Tom. That's how he gets his best dancers at the club. No. That's a representation that action was taken to correct this situation, that this is a gift, divine gift. Okay. That means you saw it materialize in front of you, but you need to understand that spiritually, the sucker is gone. It is now run out in the cold. This is the death. Like, bye-bye. All right. This is a wandering spirit. Died a long time ago. Just trying to get your attention. You are divinely protected through prayer. Did it make you say a prayer? One was said on your behalf. That's where it is. I kept picking up on two. That's the base card. So there's two energies coming in here. One was negative, wandering spirit, and the other one was your guardian going. Was it hers or was it Zayden's? Both were there, but Zayden's is the one that took action. Okay. So, baby, I hope that helps, love. All right. All right. All right. Megan's only a doctor on TV, so all right. Entertainment purposes only. All right. Yeah, you had a wandering spirit. The baby, we want to keep this entity out. Always make sure that do a cleansing and put Zayden in a bubble because he's back and forth doing whatever. He could walk outside or go hang out with his friends, whatever. And he can bring an attachment back. So always cleanse him. You know all this. So just increase your prayers and protection bubbles and stuff. Yeah, he has his own gifts, but until he's ready to understand how to put those walls up and protect, I mean, if he's willing to do it, great. Teach him how to do it. You're going to kind of have to carry the load to figure out these energies because right now anything says, "Ooh, let's go see him." Yeah, there you go. You know what to do. Okay. Roman. What do we got? Any current advice or direction or anything from spirit for me? Rather not plan and be laughed at nor make mistakes. No plans at all. LOL. Just going the safe route. First of all, let me tell you something. Who cares if people laugh at you? Tell them to fuck off. You make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. We all screw up. All right. You want to just play it safe? You can play it safe. Let's find out. All right. Any messages for Roman? When you going to learn to trust your instincts and gifts? Because you have them. All right. Use your intuition. You have, these are underlying spiritual gifts. Let them come out. I also like it because it's indication of spirit says, we're not telling you because that's a secret card. First of all, increase the faith. I know you have faith, but we all, okay, could increase our faith. This is hold tight, sit tight, hang out. Okay, hold tight, sit tight until there is information about increases in finances and stability, and then you can take action. So you're going to kind of do what everybody else is doing. We are holding still. Okay, so you're in a holding pattern right now. It's okay to stay where you're at. Joe hasn't kicked you to the curb, I'm assuming. Hold tight, sit tight. It will come soon. Nobody's asked that today. And then you'll be free to do what you need to do. And if you tell me, well, I didn't invest in any currencies or bonds or anything, how does that help me? Well, because we are the manifestors of manifestors. If you don't think for 1 minute that we wouldn't reach out and give you a hand up, then you don't think too much of this family. All right. You're okay, darling. You're all right. Just sit still. You're going to be fine. All right. Let's see. God laughs at plans. Well, I was assuming you were worried about other people laughing at your plans. I was going to tell them to fuck off. I don't recommend doing that to God. That probably wouldn't end well. But it doesn't mean that he wants you to sit still. He wants you to practice your free will. What do you think? And then as you go down the path that you choose and on your plans, God will correct by putting up blocks or opening new windows. He will help guide you if you let him. Right? Yeah, don't try not to tell Abba to fuck off. That's not good. Just saying. Yeah. All right. It says hold. You do you, boo. There are many times that I've not done what I was told. I said, I think my plan's better. Let me prove it. Okay. Yeah, that's when you get laughed at. All right. Jojo, are we having a chicken fest in here? What is going on? That's the rooster call. Oh, got it. Got it. I'm reading chicken. We're a multi-talented family here. All right. Charlene, what would Spirit like the collective to focus on for the rest of the week? High vibes, gratitude, peace, love, and all that jazz. Probably all that jazz. But we'll ask. Thank you for asking. All right. What's all that jazz we need to? Why do I feel like I'm in a jazz club? All right, let's get groovy. Okay. What do we need to focus on? As a collective, what are we all focusing on? Not going to jail. Let's see. What should we focus on as a family? I know you're all having secret conversations behind the scene. Anybody got Jen's bail money? Friday's coming soon. We know she won't wear pants. I'm just saying. It's water, not vodka. Don't make assumptions. Okay. Giving, love, all of the above. All of the above. You're correct. All of the above. It's really up to you. It's always your option, choice. So you can punch people in the throat or you can give them a hug. If you do both, it might be a little confusing. Go with the flow. No fear. Full card is always go with faith. No fear. And I kept picking up on don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I'm like, why are we afraid? Because we've all sensed that something's in the air and something's going to happen, good, bad, or indifferent. Do not be afraid. Okay? No fear. We don't have room for that. Okay? Giving, loving, nurturing. This is gift giving. Okay? So it's really all the hope, optimism, healing. If it's divine and of the light, that's what we're focusing on. Keep on keeping on, that there is no place for fear at all. So as a collective, that's how we triumph. That's the chariot. That is plowing through dark to light. That's how we win. Okay. Be very strategic of how you speak. Words are powerful because words are energy. All right. Queen of Swords is tell it like it is because she don't care, but we also need to be careful. Strategic swords. I think I'll use these words instead of these words. You know what I mean? Let's watch how we project ourselves. We need to manifest positivity, not doom, gloom, fear, what if, oh God, help me, help me. We need to project that we are abundant, we are protected, we are loved. Yeah. So we're doing all that good stuff. If it's divine and of the light, you do it. Let's take better control over our thoughts and our words and what come out. Okay. I need to do this as well. I just don't have the ability. So y'all pray for me. Sorry. People have filters. He left that part out. Okay. All right. So no fear, no fear, no fear. That was the huge energy that was coming through. Whatever is about to happen or happening, absolutely do not let fear overtake you, because that is allowing the enemy to grab a hold of you. Always remember who's in charge. That's huge. All right. All right, Miss Mary. Does Spirit recommend I give my grandchildren foreign currency for Christmas? Oh, Lord. So they can throw it in the trash? Now, I'm not saying your grandchildren in particular, but I have seen this happen. Well, it doesn't do me any good. I can't spend it. I threw it away. I thought it was a joke. They don't understand what's going on. Now, if they're aware and they got a piggy bank and think, okay, well, grandma might be onto something, then go ahead. I will pull cards for you. But most of the time, it is not a good idea. Grown children, small children, because they're like, oh, God, here goes grandma and her crazy money again. Unless it's a dollar bill and they can spend it at Walmart the same day, they don't care. But let's take a look. Should Mary give them foreign currency? Me personally, I have it for my kids and grandkids, but I keep it. I will redeem it and then give it to them later in a trust. That's how I'm doing it. You do you, boo. Let's take a look. Should Mary give her grandkids foreign currency? I remember one time my brother-in-law gave all of my children $1 gold coins. They're worth $1 in gold for Christmas. And he said, here, put them in their stockings. And I said, here, this is from Uncle Bill. They thought they were tokens to go and play at, like, what is it, Billy Bob's, or what are some of those other little gaming places? Chuck E. Cheese. That's what they thought they were. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have failed as a parent. Yeah. I would hold on to these. Oh. Yeah, I don't foresee them holding on to this, Mary. Yeah. Okay, this is you in the past. This is building it up, building it up, building it up, and you're like, you know what? I might give the grandbabies some foreign currency. This is no, absolutely not. Set boundaries. Absolutely, you hold on to it yourself. That's what those cards are saying, because you'll be able to give it to them in the form that they need. Happy Sun after the new year. That's what the cards say. Don't yell at me. Okay. It says keep it a secret. They'd be tempted to do something wrong with it. You don't want to, whether that's throwing it in the trash, drawing on it, making lick and stick tattoos. They're not going to respect it. They don't understand it. Hold on to it, redeem it, then give it to them with the prize afterwards. Okay. They trust you. They'll trust you more if you give it to them in the form that they're used to. You give it, yeah, this is a slow process. They have no idea what's going on. Yeah, wait till the old system is gone and they get introduced publicly by the world. This is the way we're doing things now. Then everybody's going to turn around to you all at the same time and go, Grandma, did you know this stuff was going on? And then you can sit there grinning like a Cheshire cat going, mm-hmm. I'd hold on to it, darling. But you do you. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, JoJo. I'm just putting it in a trust. And then they'll get it as an allowance. And I'm putting stipulations on it. You do well in school, you get this much. You get married and have children, you'll get even more than this. You know, if you do something for humanitarian, you get this much. You can do whatever you want. I just think it's a safer way. Kids nowadays will go blow it. Brother Roy, what do we got? Regarding Sarah, my pendulum has given me a yes for a long-term relationship. Okie dokie. But on Monday, you draw my favorite card, Temperance. Well, yeah. Uh-huh. Is there a future? Well, if you truly had patience, we'll just put this question off till the future. We'll ask later. How about that? All right, Brother Roy. It is time. Ready? Do you want a dramatic entrance? We'll bring a love deck in. Feel the need to sing the theme from Love Boat. You may remember that show. Miss Mary, they could be trust fund babies, but you could put stipulations on the trust fund. You can tell them you have to work 20 hours a week at least to get it. You can put whatever stipulation you want on there. Yeah, I'm not going to hand it down to spoiled brats. You're going to understand what work is. Yeah. All right, Brother Roy, the love deck. We should have some swanky saxophone music playing in the background. All right. I don't remember what your reading said on Monday. Temperance, obviously, you said came in. Does that mean that it'll take a while to develop as a relationship? Brother Roy's over here like, maybe I should just go jump on her. No, please don't. Okay? Hang on. She's not ready yet. She's at a position where she has a fear of her future right now. She's a little stuck. She's where she's at. Let her get comfortable. Teamwork. Work together. All right. Three of Pentacles is working together as a community, get into a group project, do something together, let her be more herself. Where there's an additional person, there's a safe space there. So it could be you, Sarah, and a third person. No, I did not just say go have a threesome. That's not what I said. Working with other people makes people open up and be themselves a little bit more. Will it happen? Yes, there's the World card. But she's going through a cycle in her life that's not complete yet. Let her complete that, feel comfortable in a group setting first, and then I do see it. I see it. It's not going to happen on your pace. You have another three, and that's the Three of Swords. That is heartbreak and disappointment. It's just not going to happen as fast as you want. Have you ever noticed that most of the stuff that happens to Brother Roy, God's like, oh, we're going to make him wait. Maybe patience was one of the things that you came here to learn. And they just dumping it on like extra credit. Hold on. Hold on until she comes to you and speaks to you. So this is hold on. Okay, just wait. You're investing into a future with her, not financially, emotionally. Queen of Swords, allow her to have her voice and decide. Okay. So, yeah, Seven of Cups. This is her choice. It's going to take a while. I like it though. Looky here. Star card. It's all about hope. All right. Optimism. Stay positive around her. Give her a reason to believe that the future is bright and beautiful. And looky there. Then we'll all be drinking champagne at your wedding. Okay. And Jen's going to bring a tater salad. I'm just saying. So we didn't get the physical card, but you have to be patient. There you go, JoJo. Hold on. I'm coming. He doesn't like patience cards. He does not. He is anti. If Brother Roy could take his tarot deck and throw that card out of the deck and say, I only need 77 cards, he probably would. Well, we can't do that. Hang on. She's not ready yet. Okay. I did tell him to take his time. I don't remember exactly what I said Monday, but I do remember the temperance card. All right. Brother Roy, message from Spirit. Now you want the temperance card? Is that what it is? Let's see. What do we want to use? Okay, Wings, we'll go back to this deck. Is that what you were doing before, Wings? Okay. Smarty Feather Pants here was anticipating. He was over here putting the energy, making sure that the love deck was ready, because I haven't used that deck in a long time. Well, Wings is acting on behalf of Brother Roy now. Better get ahead of this. It's coming. All right. JJ, you're putting songs in my head. They're all blended together. I hear that, and I hear Love Boat. Okay. I know. We're all tired of hearing hurry up and wait. It's 2 weeks from 2 weeks from 2 weeks. Just wait in the future. We're going to look back and go, now I get it. Now I see why we had to wait. Yeah. All right. So. Hi, Miss Louise. Are you working, honey? Terry's dancing. You don't have the pole up. What's going on? Brother Roy. What do we need to tell Brother Roy? Stay out of jail. Be nice to the girl. Be patient. Oh. Wow. Brother Roy. The Spirit wants you to know to take actions based on your morals, values, traditions. Okay? These are the actions that you will take, and that is where it comes from. We know that the Hierophant is based on your beliefs, your core values and beliefs. Go back to that. Go back to the happiest times of your life. Remember how you did it. Now, they want you to focus on your thoughts and your words. Are they positive? Or are they, oh, woe is me, and controlling those words, like with situations with Sarah? Any situation, watch your words. Okay? Gentle, Roy. Gentle. The Spirit just wants you to take a better, be more conscious of what you say, how you say it, and stick to your values. Okay? Don't compromise. Wow. Wing says, I need you to draw 3 more cards because he's thinking about it. I'm like, thinking about what? And he goes, he wants to know when the RV is going to happen. Okay. Subconsciously, you did. Don't deny it. Okay. Within 2, we're down to 2s now. We're like, we got 1 foot in the door. We're in that weird place Marcy was talking about. Yeah. Give it a 2. These are 2s. Okay. The military's making sure everything is completely stable. And we're going to go. Okay. And the base card is the RV card. Wayne said he's going to ask. He's wondering. Okay. You just had an alarm on your phone go off, not intentionally set, and thought of you all. That is Spirit saying, you better get in there and say hello. Mm-hmm. The knowing people have been patient. We have our moments, but yeah, we have been. Because what are we going to do about it? Except throw tantrums. Yes, every week. Well, Wings was ahead of the game today as a baby. He jumped in there and said, just do it because he's going to ask. Okay. Red Angel. For several years now, I have felt this dark energy surrounding me that has been depleting me physically and spiritually. Who and what is it? Good grief, for several years? Why in the world have you been walking around? All right. Down to what to, Jen? Roy, I'm going to thump you. 2 weeks. We've been doing it in 2 weeks. Not 2 days, not 2 months. It's been 2 weeks. We were on 3 last week. So far, the energy's been consistent. Now we're within 2. Okay. All right. Let's hold that. Let's be positive. Let's manifest it. We're going to do this before Christmas. Okay? It's all right. I'm just picking on you because I love you. All right. My phone's going crazy. Why not? It's my phone and I'm crazy. Okay. No comment from the peanut gallery. I don't know why these people, they keep sending me a message. They want me to co-opt in a spiritual community with other tarot readers, and I don't want to. But they are very persistent. Okay. I don't have time, that's why. So, baby, it's a climbing, isn't it, darling? This baby's our silver watcher. She makes sure we know what it is. All right. Now, Red Angel, you've had this dark energy for years. You don't have to tell me, I'm talking out loud. Have you taken any steps to get rid of it? What do you feel that it is? Let's find out. Yeah, Jojo, I'm just not feeling it. It doesn't feel right to me. I'm so busy as it is, and it's tarot readers that I don't know. If it's you guys, especially the ones that I've actually taught, I don't mind that, but I don't know these people. I'd just rather not. But I've been nice. I have not told them to fuck off, so okay. All right. Red Angel. Let's I'm going to find out who this is, because if it's a family attachment, we need to do a tree cleansing and get rid of it. If I thought you were doing the Macarena there, Wingsy. Okay. Y'all can see what I can see. Yeah, you got a wandering spirit. I do not. Ooh, I don't like this. This is a warlock. Well, it could be a witch. Warlock. Wandering spirit. Okay. Totally lost. Okay, we need to get rid of this. It needs your energy to survive. Yeah, this is a magician. You can call him a warlock. You can call him a witch. You can call him a djinn. You can call him a, not djinn, J-E-N. Not me. J-I-N. This is almost, it's negative. I know. We've talked about, well, there's good witches, the light. We don't cast spells and stuff. This is a wandering spirit. Okay. First of all, it's just wandering around. I want you to see these negative cards. This is what it's doing to you. We need to end this. Its presence cannot survive unless you feed it. And you feed it subconsciously. You need to take action. Okay. The reason that I know that it has power and control, okay, this is negatively aspected. It's in charge. You need to take charge. All right. We're going to pass judgment. All right. Now, we're going to stand up to this thing. It will try to hide. Well, you can't hide from the light. All right. Words, prayer. That's how it's going to be done. All right. These are swords. This is divine protection. This is, you need to say a new kind of prayer. Pages are about something new. Learn a new prayer. All right. We're going to shove it right through to a different world. All right. God's ready. God's waiting on you. Action needs to be done. This is a very specific prayer. Consent is a very, very real thing. The fact that you've recognized this energy and this entity for so long, but if you don't take action against it, you're giving silent consent. I know that can be confusing. You try doing lots of things and it will go away for a little bit and then it comes back full throttle and wipes me out badly. Okay. Well, it's time to call in the big dogs. We're going to take it out. You ready? Family, I don't like this energy. We're going to do it right here. Be in agreement with me that Red Angel is going to be free of this thing. All right. Be open to receive. This is of the light and only of the light and the divine. Are you ready? Dear Heavenly Father, we humble ourselves. We need your mercy and grace. We need your power and might to defeat the enemy. Only you can do this. We are calling on all of the divine light heavenly host. We need Yeshua. We need Archangel Michael. We need all of the might of the army that you can provide. Come in and remove this entity. Create a barrier around Red Angel, your child, that she is divinely protected, will always be protected. This thing will not return. You have the power to destroy it, move it, and keep it wherever you choose. We ask humbly that you come and do this now. Red Angel does not give consent for this thing to be around anymore. She is acting her free will to say no more. She is a child of the light. We are her family. We are also children of the light, and we demand it be gone. We plead protection around her, her home, her family, everywhere she goes, 24/7. She is in your divine protection. It must leave. We are invoking universal law. We declare all these things to happen right this minute. So it is. So let it be. All right. I don't know about you all, but I felt that. All right. Now, Red Angel, go back. You can repeat the show if you want to and just play that. But you heard what I said, kind of how I said it. You don't have to use those exact words. What feels right to you. If you don't feel that you're up to it, you call in who is up to it. Okay? If you have any further problems, you go right back there. Yep. We're not putting up with this crap. So basically, we told it to fuck off. Okay? Red Angel, keep us posted. Do not look for this thing. That is a problem that people have. Once we get rid of something, they're always going, is it here? Stop looking for it. Go about your business and have faith that your words are powerful and your divine creator is even more powerful, and it worked. Okay? Yeah, you got chills because that's the divine spirit coming down going, I got you, child. All right. Sometimes it just takes other family members to give a sister a hand. It's all right. There you go, Miss Mary. Okay. All right. What does it want? Your soul, your energy. It needs a host. And you subconsciously didn't know how to tell it no. Well, you kind of did, but not really to get rid of it. So you just fed it. When it doesn't have a host, it dies. So we kind of took it a step further and said, we went to the one that creates souls and said, you made it, you deal with it. So, and that's okay. It's okay to demand things. Moon, what's we got? Can you tell me the color of my aura? Yeller. Oh, yeller. No. It's yellow. I like it though because it's stair steps. It's like a yellow, gold, white. Yellow, gold, white. That's as of right now. It can change. But where you're at right now. Yeller. Yep. For moi. I don't know who you were. See, you used that name so I couldn't sing your other one. I see what you did there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Salt bath. Red Angel, you can do the physical things too. You can do a salt bath. You can sage. You can salt your doorways. Bless olive oil. Do your door frames. But I'm telling you, prayer, hands down, is the best. But you can do all the above if you don't want to take chances. Do for it. You know, whatever you want. Yeah, but it won't take you out completely. It can't because then it doesn't have a host. It needs you to survive. Will it take you to the brink? Yeah. Yep. That's why it takes you down almost where you're like, I can't get back up. And then it leaves you alone for a while because it needs you to build your strength back up. It's not stupid. All right. All right, Miss Mary. Will hemp continue to be legalized in the future timeline, especially in Kentucky? Yeah, that's in question because there's some humanitarian projects right now that are going to be on hold, if not canceled altogether, because this is a huge problem. But I don't know that it's because I think they're trying to expose the fact that natural things are good for people in the deep state. I think it's more about exposing the deep state, not wanting you to do it, than them actually canceling it. We need to also expose synthetic, because synthetic is not good for you. It is altered. It has chemicals. We need all natural. But let's answer your question. They're going to put a lot of these smoke shops out of business, are they not, Miss Mary? Because these CBD shops, whether it's oil, it's all hemp based. What about hemp is used for lots of different things, to make things, clothing. Let's see. Is it going to remain legal? Let's hope that they don't put 10,000 restrictions on it too, unless it's to keep the synthetics out. It's going to take a hit for a little while, but it'll stay in there. This is a process. Okay. It'll be good. We need this hemp because this has a lot to do with helping humanity. It's all natural, okay? Remember we talked about using it for linen and things, and we all know that linen they have frequencies, right? And polyester is like 15%. Well, so is a dead body. Linen, pure linen's like 5,000. That's light and energy. You know, Yeshua told us to wear linen. So hemp is in there, and this is good for humanity. It looks like we will win this. We need to go back and look at generations of how good this is. It is going to take a hit temporarily. They will take it to the brink and go, no, we don't need this. We don't need this. It's going to take a little while. Look, there's y'all's favorite card, Temperance. Be patient. Let's weed out the bad guys. Let's find out the truth about pure hemp. We will be celebrating. Control your emotions as you see this go through the legislation process and stuff. Have faith. Give it time. Let them get rid of all the garbage. Because we also have to understand, like I said, the synthetic, those are the ones we need to shut down. That synthetic stuff makes you sick. Okay, it's not good for you. All right. So we're just going to kind of let it go by the wayside, let them do their thing. And of course, you have every right to speak your mind to your legislators, your congressmen, or whatever. You can write letters. You can don't stalk them. That's illegal. And then you can show your support. Okay. All right. Yeah. Car parts. There's so many different things. Hemp is such a universal product. And that 10 of Pentacles was in the past position. They've been using this for generations for all kinds of things. We need to get back to that. And it says it will, but we have to get rid of the yucks. Mary, you got me singing. I got all these songs in my head now. Okay. We're going to have a disco party. I agree. CBD is replacing a lot of pain meds. Yep. All right. Jojo wants a reading from Spirit. Okay. Refresh this before I forget. Okay. All right. Jojo McWill, what do you need to hear from Spirit today? Stop worrying. Why are you worried? It's not bad. Something about the future. Being left out in the cold. Something not fitting in. This is also about, there could be an illness here, like good grief. Don't be focused on it. Oh. I think you're kind of looking at the calendar like you're not obsessing over it. You don't sit and worry about when are we gonna RV. You're not obsessed, but it is there in the back of your subconscious. I mean, who isn't thinking about it in a little form? It's letting you know that is giving you a receive. That's the RV card. There's your sun card. Okay, that's celebration by the new year. You're gonna have to think before you act. I tell anybody that. This is intellect. The Queen of Swords, she stops and she thinks about before she makes a move. Like, is this a good idea? Our emotions get ahead of us. This is a loving gesture, but she's treading lightly. He's like, I want to be nice and I want to offer people things, but I got to think this through. This could hurt me before it helps me. I don't want to word it like that because that sounds cruel. Pay attention by people and how they act around you. They will act differently around you when this RV happens. That's why we don't tell anybody. It's okay. The judgment, everybody says, thou shalt not be judged. Bullshit. That's not what it says. Read the whole damn thing. Okay? You got to understand. You'll know them by their fruits, right? People create their own snail trail of trustworthiness. stop and think it through before we just start sending out money. Take your time. I know you're like, oh, goody, the temperance card. Temper the temper. Stop, think it through, breathe. There's a lot going on in your life right now, and you want to solve a lot of problems. They're meant to be solved slowly. Okay. Take your time. All right. This is going with the flow with a lot of your situations, and there's others that there's going to be some FO moments for you coming up. Are you prepared for that? You may be making a list and checking it twice. I'm just saying. All right. Yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff. I mean, what do you think? Prohibition. We can't have people out there making their own crap. We can't let them know that God gave them everything they need. How are we supposed to make money? Yeah, rat bastards. You wait till we get started and teach people how to homestead and watch Walmart dissolve. They might still be around, but let's see. Red Angel. I have a different bond with my youngest son, Xavier. Who was he to me in a past life? Okay. Is this a standoff? Not as close, or really like could be your BFF? I want y'all to know one of the things that Spirit's been working on with me is erasing my memory. Apparently, my filing cabinet, my spiritual filing cabinet, is getting a little too full. I try to, hi, Laren. I try to keep a running tab of people's histories and personalities and things because it's an attachment. A good thing, not a bad attachment. It allows me to draw, because you're all family to me, and I want to make sure that you guys are okay. And if I feel bad if I forget, is there an important event going on? Should I remember something? And Spirit's like, oh, we're not doing that anymore because the filing cabinet is overflowing. So they haven't been allowing me to remember people's readings. They don't allow me to remember questions. We come back here Friday, I ain't going to remember a damn thing. Be prepared. So if you say something and go, we just talked about this, Jen does not remember. It is not old timers. It is, they are emptying out the bank because it's too much. I got to be able to keep the energies flowing, and they're like, nope, time to purge. So that's what they're doing. Don't hate me. Okay. All right. Now. Oh, let's find out this bond, Xavier, with Red Angel in the past. Out. We'll go out in a minute. Mom's not done yet. Okay. I'm being yelled at. Boomer brought me another mouse last night. He tried to bring it into the house alive. I said, nope, drop it. He did. Then got mad at me. Wow. Red Angel, you were his mother in a past life too. Yeah. But rocky relationship. Okay. That's Mama Bear. She's the big Mama Bear. And you needed to go another go around. You chose to come back here. Okay. And it's almost as if you made the decision quite quickly to come back. This was instantaneous. I got something to say. I got a lot of things unsaid. We need to come back and do this again together. There's a little bit, you guys have been on the outs, rocky relationship. We needed more time to figure it out. So this time around, whether that's good or bad, maybe it's the same way this time around, it's corrected, or you're really, really close this time around and you did correct it. Either way, Spirit's like, you already did this once. You got to fix it. And you agreed to do it. Okay. He's my miracle baby in this life because when he was born, he had to have heart surgery at birth in order to live. And we have always had a special connection. You always have. Oh, well, that makes sense. I just flipped over another card and I didn't look at it. You're all on this healing path together. This relationship spiritually in the past needed healed. And sometimes that manifests into a physical thing to draw you closer together. So it looks like you're correcting it. And he was willing to have a heart defect, and you were willing to take care of someone with a heart defect to fix it. Okay. So it looks like it's working. Good for you. Also, remember that if you got other kids, you've got special roles with them too. Okay. Everyone's filing cabinets being emptied. I just think that not only is it making room for more space for me spiritually for my job, I think that we're stepping into a new phase in our life and they're preparing. We ain't got time for all this junk. It's time to cleanse and clean out the closets because we're moving. I mean, it could be physical, but spiritually, we're moving into a new phase in our life and we cannot take baggage with us. This is like one carry on and that's it. Yeah. All right. Miss Charlotte. Can I get a message from my sister, Melanie, in heaven? Okay. Yeah, declutter and cleansing. Now, this could be a physical thing as well, guys, not just spiritual. We feel better when everything is less cluttered and it's not so stressful. Think about that in all aspects. Nobody likes all their kitchen counters all cluttered up or their closet. Spiritually, it's the same way. There's too much junk in here. I can't see. Yeah. All right, Melanie, what do you have for Miss Charlotte? Yep, purging what doesn't serve us. And that could be people. It could be your pile of granny panties in the back of the closet. Whatever it is to you, we got to make room. Melanie, what do you have for Miss Charlotte? Lyran, I hear you. I'm almost done, love. Wow. Oh, that was a little blunt to the point. Okay. All right. Wow. I don't know. Is she big sister? Is she bossy? I'm just curious. She's like, you're too distracted. You need to stay focused. Okay. She's been with you. This is an agreement that she's supposed to stay with you and help coach you. Okay, you're all in agreement. This is stability, and apparently you're too distracted. You need to stay focused if you want the stability in your life. Okay. All right. There's a relationship with a child here. she's mentioning, has it kind of fallen apart? You have a tough decision to make. I don't know if you're on the outs with one of your kids or somebody that feels like a kid. Does it need a new beginning? Because it ain't going to happen, this giving and receiving, unless you take action. I don't know. She's picking up on that. She's your big sister. She seemed kind of bossy. She's with you. She's letting you know, look, I'm here for you, but this is you also coming together in agreement. So I don't know if you're having issues. Maybe you have a child that you're on the outs with, or there is tension there with someone. This is a making of amends. And yes, we have our FO moments. There's many people that don't serve us anymore. And then there are people that we need to try to. And your sister is picking up on energy that this is about healing and moving forward and staying focused, apparently. Stay on task. Don't get distracted with all the extra stuff in the world. It's hard to do. There's a lot going on. Okay. Give it time, though. Give it time. Don't rush yourself. Give it time. There's something that needs to be mended, and Melanie would like for you to do that. I know a lot of people think that family members will come through a reading and they're going to say something wacky and crazy that only they would know. Sometimes they do. But generally, it has nothing to do with a life that you lived here, because that's in the past. What they're focused on is you're still here, and they are the ones with the pom-poms for the cheerleading. And they're like, stay focused. You're still here. That's what they want. You safe and happy and loved. They don't care what happened 20 years ago. So I try to explain to people, if you're expecting some deep, dark past secret to come up that you're always wondering about, unless you specifically ask for it, they don't focus on that. They don't care. They don't have that pain. They don't hold on to all that stuff. They want you focused on your future. Okay? All right. We're almost done, guys. Red Angel, I have been having some vivid dreams about my niece, Shelby, that passed away 15 years ago. What is she trying to communicate to me? Well, I don't feel that they're vivid dreams. You're meeting up with her. So let's find out what she needs to let you know. And if you remember anything, and you wake up in the middle of the night, jot it down on a Post-it note or your lampshade, whatever. And maybe it'll come to you later. That's probably your son that you kicked out. Well, when you're ready and you find stability and you're ready to do it, Miss Charlotte, it said don't rush, give it time. Melanie kind of wants you to focus on that, maybe forgiveness and fixing of that. But do it when you're ready. Don't do it because you're told to do it. You have free will. Sorry, Colleen. I was just thinking what would be by the bed when you're trying to wake up from a dream. Your lampshade. Okay. Write it on the wall, but oh. All right. Let's find out if there's a specific message that Shelby wants you to know. And like I said, it's usually coaching you in your life. Oh. Well, we solved this problem. Okay. We already solved this problem. So there's an agreement. She's been coming to you. You all have a contract together. She said, can you work on getting rid of that devil? You need to heal. Well, we already took care of that today. That's what Shelby's been trying to tell you. Oh, wow. She's telling you how to do it. The base card is the Ace of Swords through prayer. It's a special kind of prayer. She's just letting you know. kind of letting you know that we were going to do it live on air. I didn't know we were going to do it live on air. I do what I'm told when it comes to that kind of stuff and what feels right. So Shelby's been trying to get your attention. You can't keep going with this attachment. You need a special prayer. So she kind of helped you nudge of putting that question in today. That's what she's been trying to get your attention. It's very urgent. Okay. All right. You got a coffee, Megan? That's all right. You don't have to worry about the late. As long as I'm live, the coffee's always open. All right. All right. Let's go. We do have some coffees, and I've got like 3 more stars, and then I'll let you go. Here we go. Miss Sharon, does my mother or brother have a message for me? All right. What are you going to do if it's neither one of them? That has happened before. It could be great-great-grandpa popping in and going, nope, step aside. I'm more important. It's the strongest energy, but I will look. Why do I feel that this is your mother? Okay. Yeah, it's your... Actually, they're both coming in. She has the stronger voice, though. Why are you trying to fix everybody? I'm just saying what she's saying. Okay, so this is Mama. All right. Because you worry about it. But this is worry all the time. Why are you trying to fix everybody? I can magically manifest and fix everybody. Do you tend to fix everybody? Empaths do. It's a bad habit we all have. I want to fix the world. Humanitarians do this. If I could fix it, I want to fix it. Because sometimes we have answers when people don't see it and it's right in front of their face. Okay. This is another energy from the sun coming in because, or your brother, this is, it's almost the same energy. They're in cahoots together, okay? Because you had that 2 of Cups together. Because he's coming in as well. So the brother is like, you need to understand that you have to allow your faith to fix things, and they take time. I don't know if that resonates with you, but it's just like, stop trying to fix everybody quick. Some are lessons that need to be played out so people can change their own lives. Does that make sense? They're telling you to walk away from some of the situations because then you take it on a lot more stress. I know you want to fix, and you'll be able to do more financially later. And this is give. You can give, but there are limits. Okay. Get a different perspective. Sometimes people need to go through things so they can learn from their own mistakes that happens. Let them do it. Okay. I am guilty of this very, very bad, especially with my grown kids. Mom can see right through the answer and go, I can tell you how to fix that. And Spirit pulls me back and goes, nope, let them figure it out. You can advise if they ask, but for the most part, it's time for Sharon to take care of Sharon. I hope that resonates with you. But both mom and brother are adamant and agreeing. You can't fix everybody, love. Take care of yourself. Yeah, guilty. Yeah. When we interfere with other people's lives, we can throw off their track for their life plan. And a lot of times they'll repeat the same mistakes if we try to fix it. Because then they get it in their mind. Mom will fix it. Whatever. You know, if you're helping one of your kids or something. Back off. Let them learn. Advise and let go. Okay? All right. Let's do someone. I don't know this someone. It doesn't say. That's okay. I don't need your name. Why does my adult son hate me in this life? Hate's a pretty strong word. You're right, Mary. We're all guilty. We want our loved ones to be happy, and if we can help and go, take a left, not a right. Yeah, sometimes you have to walk them to the fork in the road and go, it's up to you. And okay, wow. Okay. You're a poet. Mr. Advice Wings goes, what? Okay. He said, no, you don't need to say it out loud. Party pooper. Okay, fine. It was good. I was going to share. I don't think your son hates you. It's not hate. There's stuff that they're holding on to. They hold on. I think they're angry because there's a relationship here that was really, really good. I'm curious to know if there's a misunderstanding here. This is exhausting, not only for you and them. This is holding on to stuff. So we could be holding on to a grudge. But they're thinking about how beautiful it was in the past. Like, we had a great relationship. It was giving and receiving. But this also leans into, is there a financial reason? Was there a misunderstanding or something? But it's giving and receiving, going back and forth. The reason I think that there's a communication problem and a misunderstanding is that this is communication and somebody feels like they got stabbed in the back, but it didn't really happen. This could be ended overnight. This relationship needs worked on. The question is, who's going to make the first move? Well, what if I say something? I don't know what's going to happen. That's fear of the unknown. It's a sword. Well, what if they turn on me? Who cares? Could it be any worse than what it is now? Somebody's got to put a foot forward, especially to clear up any misunderstandings. And then you'll stand there scratching your head going, how did we get here? And look at the time that we have lost. Can you force somebody to do it? No. But you can say at the end of the day that you tried. Well, Megan, don't hold on to that. Okay. If you have a way of getting a hold of this person, your son, you make the effort with a loving gesture. And if there is still rejection, it ain't on you. Release it. Let it go. You sow the seed and see what harvest comes out of it. You might be surprised. But there is some kind of miscommunication here. Somebody feels betrayed, but I don't feel that it's accurate. It's never going to be cleaned up if somebody doesn't do something. You've tried? Then you've tried. Sometimes we have to, easier said than done. Let go, let God. Let God handle him. Say, God, you work on him because I'm done. I did what I could. It's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself. Okay? You tried. I did that with my father. I reached out. I hounded and hounded and hounded, and I gave him the space that it needed. Took 20 some years. And then tried one more time. And it worked. Do we talk every day? No. But does he communicate? Yeah. Subtle things. But there's not that disdain there. You keep trying as long as it feels right. And when you need to walk away, walk away. Okay? All right. Don't move stuff on my desk. Who are you? I look up and I'm like, why is there an old person messing with my stuff? Okay. Somebody's grandpa needs to leave, okay? Sunshine on a cloudy day. She has the next question. May I get a message from my grandma Ann? Thank you. Appreciate you and Wayne. And so on and so forth. It's a full room. And I don't know, Grandpa. Who are you, Grandpa? You just look like a grandpa. Could be somebody, John. I don't know who John is. Someone come get John. He's messing with my calculator and dropping paper clips. Okay. Well, Megan, you're doing everything you can do. You can't do any more than that. Let go, let God. That's one of the greatest feelings I've ever had. If I've had issues, I say, God, you go get them. And they will. All right? God has the ability to harden a heart, and he has an ability to soften a heart. But the free will of the actions of the person that owns the heart is still on them, not on you. Don't carry that around. Now, Sunshine wants to hear from Aunt Ann. Okay, so here we go. Oh boy. Focus. Focus. All right. Slow down. I know, she's got a lot going on. Okay, focus, focus, focus. All right, Auntie's picking up on you multitasking, or your grandma. She feels like an auntie. She seems younger. This multitasking, okay. This is you being worn out. Good grief. All right. There are certain things that you don't click right with you. Trust your discernment. That's one thing. All right. Some things don't feel right and they actually wear you down. All right. Could be something you do with a group. Maybe there's a particular group that you do something with. It just doesn't feel right. It's okay to walk away. It doesn't feel right. It's icky to you. Stand up to it. Okay. Grandma's like, girl, stay focused on what you're supposed to be doing. Don't be adding all this extra stuff in there just so you can check boxes, okay? If you don't want to be a part of a group, don't be a part of a group. Stay focused. You've got a lot going on and juggling here, okay? And a lot of choices are about to be made because you're starting a fresh start in a lot of aspects of your life. Grandma wants you to basically declutter. We kind of talked about that today. Get rid of, hit the mic. Get rid of all the extra because when we're all bogged down, we make mistakes. So grandma says, Think about you. You. This is independent me. I got to start thinking about me. I can't be checking boxes off to make everybody else happy. Okay? Stay focused. You had that Queen of Pentacles, and she knows what she's focused on. Okay? What she wants to accomplish. And this is not focused. And it's a reminder to stay more focused on what your goals are. And then while you're in meditation and prayer, you're going with one eye going, what'd you say? What do you need me to do? Stay focused. Okay. Now you're a deep meditator. Don't let other things distract you and pull you aside. Okay. All right. So basically, Grandma's saying stay focused and get rid of all the extra. Okay. Yes, another lecture. What'd you expect? They do it for your own good, especially our loved ones that, we respect our elders, and our elders don't stop being our elders. But of course, from the other side, it's more loving, and then it gets filtered through me. So yeah, lecture. All right. All right. So grandma was I don't know, you don't have to tell me. Was she younger? She just has a lighter spirit. It doesn't seem like that it's just her personality. She's not old now. I'm just saying she's spunky. Okay. I felt auntie vibes, not grandma vibes, but okay. All right. All right. We're almost done. So, baby, how's my spiritual growth? Well, how do you feel about your spiritual growth? What's the crossroads? I'm just asking questions. You know that you have to do what feels right to you. You already know this. There are certain things spiritually that you do almost to appease others, not what's good for you. Just repeating what I see and what I feel. And you can say, you're full of shit, Jen. That's okay. It's what I feel. Spiritually, when you take control of who you are and you're the boss, okay, you progress better. This is a check your box thing too. If I'm doing it because it just seems like the right thing to do, we have to make tough decisions. But when we're checking those boxes and they don't serve us, well, I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to say nothing, or I don't want to change it up. It's just comfortable. We need to learn to get out of our comfort zone. Spiritual growth gets stinted when we do things to please other people. Okay? All right. Now, your loving energy, kind of keeping the sharp tongue, you've gotten so much better. So much better. What's your secret? I'd like to know. All right. So this is you, very abundant in the loving energy. You're doing better. And you're also helping Junior grow. Whether you can see it or not, you are helping. This is good. You were doing, this is in the past position, and you were staying so focused on your mission. You knew exactly what you wanted to do, but there are certain things in your life that need to wrap up and complete. We're not just going to drag them along for extra baggage. Remember, no, we're not doing it. Maybe one carry-on bag, but we can't take all that with us. you're juggling a little too much and you have some choices to make. There are some things that you do just to do because it's comfortable and it's routine and it's what you do spiritually, and some things need to change if you want more growth. You're doing great in some areas, but the things that cause you the unnecessary worry and anxiety, and these are swords. So it's what people think, what people say, what they're saying. Is it true? Is it not true? This is stress. This is not necessary. Okay. That can be the speed bump in the road that we need to learn to move away from. Okay. Start trusting your own intuition when it comes to these things. When you hear, see, or feel something and you're like, that does not seem right, or I don't like this. It's just like what we told Sunshine. Spirit wants us to move away from things that make us, kind of makes our skin crawl, going, I don't like this. This doesn't seem right. I need to move away from whatever the situation is. You could do it really lovingly and nice, or you can take a playbook out of Jen's book and go, yeah, I'm not doing it anymore. Bye. Okay. It's up to you. Your growth is doing well, but there's room for improvement. But there's no room if we don't empty out the file cabinets. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. We got 3 more questions. We have Jojo McWill, we have Roy, and we got our sweet Terry. Not a long show today. That's okay. Jen's long-winded. Blame wings. All right. Did a benevolent spirit visit me this AM? Well, let's see. We'll just throw cards. Uh-huh. Yep. It's the one that came flying out. Oh, yes. And something tells me they'll be back. Came in quite quickly. Okay. Yes. They had a message for you. And JoJo's like, well, what was it? Working on it. What? Oh, okay. There's a relationship here that is... Man, we're just cleaning out all kinds of file cabinets, aren't we? This has come with me. I need to show you something. We need to, this is movement. All right. There's something from your past. All right. This is memories, looking back. Was a loving relationship at one time. But this is a past memories card. It has slowly been dying, which has been heartbreaking. This is being stabbed in the back kind of thing. Surrender to the thought process that this is never going to recover. Okay. All right. You have worked so hard to fix a relationship. This benevolent spirit it's almost like, not that you need permission, but it's comfort and permission to let go. Let me show you how. Okay, you've been working and sowing these seeds, waiting for something good to happen. It's time for you to rest, let go, and let God, and have faith. Well, that's what we do. We work ourselves to death trying to fix problems, and they're like, stop. You're giving all your energy away. Yeah, it's time to stop. Put your guard up. All right. We all need to work on this. It's stuff we constantly want to help other people. We don't want certain people to leave our life because it's comfortable. What will we do without them? Oh, I don't know. What will we do without the pain, the worry, the misery, and the backstabbing? I don't know. Be happy. It's about energy and preserving energy. preserving your vibrations. And we have to understand, to stay where we need to be, we keep allowing people to pull us down, and we voluntarily come back down. We got to stop. Okay? Easier said than done. It's not easy walking away. This is an individual case-to-case thing. What does it feel right to you? Okay? Juggle. Did you have a benevolent spirit come to you? Yes. It's because you needed it. Will they be back? Yes. This is going to be an ongoing process. And I get female spirit. This is a motherly spirit. Okay? Brother Roy. General message from spirit for all of us. What? All right. Let's just do a roundabout. In general, what does the collective need other than cleaning out the file cabinets and thinking positive? It could be the reading that we get. It could be something else. What do we need? Okay, bossy. Wing says gratitude. Not only are we cleaning out the yucky stuff that we don't need, we need to remember what we still have in remaining and be happy and have gratitude for it. Okay. All right. So let's overall, in general, for the collective, I just get gratitude. Like I said, if once we remove the stuff, let's remember what we still have and remember to be grateful for it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We need to celebrate the positive things in our lives. This is gratitude. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you so much for what we have. Not turn it into another worry. Right? Be happy. Celebrate what you have. Thank you, thank you, thank you, divine creator, source, God, whatever you want to call them to you. We show appreciation and celebration and gratitude, and we stop worrying about stuff we can't control. Okay? We control our emotions. Queen of Cups is setting boundaries and goes, "Ooh, that's not going to tick me off." When we can reel it in, we can trust our own instincts, and we don't allow the thieves, the liars, and false information come in and take over our world and stress us out, we'll do all right. We're going to hang out together and we're going to be happy. We're going to work together. Work together is a huge part of this reading. Just like we stopped mid-show and we prayed for Red Angel. That's what we do. Okay? Continue to work together. And if something doesn't feel right and you don't want to, you don't feel like you want to work with that person, it's okay. Back off. Put your boundaries up. That's okay. If you want to do that with me, it don't hurt my feelings. You got to do you. All right. Terry, drum roll. I think you're the last one. Let me check the coffee page. Yep. Drum roll, please. All right. Can I have a general reading, please? Sure. In general. Now, Terry, the biggest question is, are you going to get the Temperance card? I don't know why that energy came in. We are stronger together. Why does Terry get her own deck? Okay. Terry, you get your own deck. Brand new deck for the very last question of the day. Aren't you special, precious? All right. Yeah. We've done 2.5 hours. It's been a long show. That's all right. My next reading isn't for another hour. I'll have time to take a break. It's okay. Let's get Sister Terry taken care of while I'm shuffling for her. Tomorrow is a full day of readings. I will see you back here on Friday. Remember, Don't anticipate and worry about stuff that may or may not happen. Go with the flow. Keep your energy up, and apparently no fear. Okay? Pray for each other. Hold each other up. And if people can't do that, you probably shouldn't be around them. Terry, you got a lot of wands that came in here. That means taking action, things you should do or not do. Let's go with the legal route, okay? This is a really hard decision. You need to stand up for yourself. Let's figure out. You've been working hard. This in the past. You've been doing a lot of stuff, okay? Now there's an internal argument with yourself. I'm just curious. Is this about sending that anniversary card to your boss? You have every right to ask for your annual raise. Do it. You need to call him out and use your voice. There's the strength card. There's the Ace of Swords. Use your voice. Call him out. Yes, Miss Louise. Jenna can't stop talking today. Do you have the super glue for my lips? We'll call it chapstick. We're on the last question. Yeah, you're going to have to say something, Terry. They're really focusing on you asking for a raise that you deserve. You deserve it. All right? I don't know if I'd go that far. That's kind of pushing it. That's like rolling some dominoes and dice, throwing dice, whatever the heck you call it. I don't gamble, so I can tell you. This is start a new conversation with him. Is like, well, I'll go somewhere else. I don't know if I would do that. But this is victory, that you'll be able to do it. You stand up for yourself and absolutely say, you know what? I've been here for a year. You give me a pat on the back and an A+, I'm going to grade you too as my boss. How about that? Stand up for yourself. Know your value, know your worth. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Okay? Just saying, bail money's a little low right now, so. All right, you can do this. I'd be strutting in there. Wait till Friday. You ain't got any pants on. That'll get his attention. Just saying. Yeah. All right. Know your value. Tell yourself that. All of you know your value, know your worth. Stick up for yourselves. Stick up for each other. That's what we do here. It's all out of love and light. Why is it turning green in here? Okay. Jen needs a nap. All right. It was a good show. It was a long show, but that's okay. It was needed. All right. We're going to refresh this one more time. We're good. If you have a private reading, I will see you there. And if not, I'll see you back here on Friday. Okay? Be blessed. Feel the love. Have gratitude. All right. I love ya. Behave yourselves. Y'all gonna sing us out of here. Come on, we've had music all day, Mary. Where you at? I love you. I will see you next time. Bye.